Hi, it's Bethany Norman from Live Well Yoga. We're going to be looking at the posture for the next little while. We're going to start today with the feet and the ankles, so the grounding and stabilizing part of the posture. We'll be doing a lot of balance work. So I have a chair, I'll demonstrate with the chair, so feel free to grab something to help you balance. We're going to start standing, so coming to a standing position. The feet are under the hips, and we're just going to start to get a little feel for your posture, just how it feels to you. So we're not saying that there's good posture, not saying that there's bad posture. Sometimes there might be posture that creates a bit of tension through the body, and that's what we might be able to work with. So just a standing position to start with. Don't take it into full Tadasana, so you're just letting the arms hang by the sides. You can gently close the eyes or just soften the gaze down, just to help take the awareness inwards and to the body. And just starting by scanning through your body and just noticing how it's feeling. So remember, there's no right, there's no wrong, simply observing. And then briefly observing what's going on in your mind as well. In a detached way, so not getting caught up in what's going on in the mind. And then start to observe the body and how it's standing. So you're noticing where the weight is in the feet. Noticing where the hips are in relation to the feet. So you feel like you're leaning forwards or backwards. Notice where the shoulders are in relation to the hips and to the feet. So you're noticing the plumb line of the body, the center of gravity, the center of balance. Where does it feel like it is? Where do you feel like your head is? Is it nicely balanced on top of the body? Are you jutting it forwards or pulling the chin up? Also notice which way the knuckles are facing. So sometimes if you have a little bit of a round in the shoulders, in the upper back, the knuckles will be facing forwards as opposed to the sides. I have to say, I think I've got a little rounded back. My knuckles face forwards as well. So it's not something that's bad or good, it's just the way that it is. And through yoga we can try and do things like open the chest to help that rounding of the upper back. And then gently bringing your awareness back to the feet for a moment. Just settle there. Feeling the feet, the soles of the feet, feeling the ankles. You might start to notice all of those tiny movements that the ankles have to do to keep you stable, upright, and balanced in this position, especially when you have your eyes closed. And then you can open your eyes, and we'll move through a few little warm-up exercises, but also as a way to help you understand your balance and your base. So feet are still hip distance, taking a breath in here, and slowly raise up onto the toes as you exhale. Lowering the heels, inhaling, raising up, exhale. So just continue that movement. And you're just simply noticing how that feels. And you might already be going for the chair, and that's absolutely fine. So just make this work for you. So you'll be noticing how strong the ankles feel, how balanced and stable you are when you do this movement. If you're starting to sort of roll out onto the sides of the feet, maybe the ankles are a little weak. And then we'll challenge the balance and the posture through the body even more. I'll just turn side on. By taking a breath in, the heels are down. You're going to lift onto the heels and raise the arms as well. Exhaling. And then lower everything down. Inhale. Raising up. Exhale. So start to notice as you continue how the movement of the arms makes the rest of the body feel. Are you having to throw out the hips or the shoulders? Is the back arching as you lift the arms? If so, there could be just some slight weakness through the body. We'll do that once more. Ooh, there I go. And then settling back down, the feet are still hip distance. Imagine you've got a circle or even a halo above you, and you're just going to circle the whole body around that circle that's above you. So you're moving from the ankles. Let me just show you side on, although you've probably got it. So again, we're just testing the stability of the ankles and how much you feel like you're in control. Just go the other way. I think I was starting to slightly bend from the knees, from the hips there, so maybe a little bit of weakness through the ankles. And then coming back, the toes are lifting, coming back to the center. Now, a little challenge, we'll do that with the eyes closed, but only if you want to. So if you're feeling a little bit unbalanced, unstable already, then just continue with the eyes open. But if you want to really check in with the balance, you can close the eyes and do the same thing, the same small circles. And maybe just take it real small to start with. And then circle the other way. Coming back to center. Just pausing with if the eyes are closed, just take a breath. And you can start to open the eyes. Taking an exhale here, we'll start to move a little more. I'm going to open the arms, lifting them overhead on an inhale. And then you can circle them back and around to your heart as you exhale. And we'll go again, arms raising, inhaling. Hands circling to heart, exhale. We'll do that one more time. Now with a forward fold, so arms raising as you inhale. And start to roll down into your forward fold, exhale. Hands come to shins, extending the spine, half lift, inhale. Releasing, exhale. Rolling yourself back up, arms raise, inhale. Circle hands to heart, exhale. Same again, arms raise. Rolling down. Half lift here, inhale. Release, forward fold, exhale. Rolling up again, inhaling, and circle to heart, exhale. We'll do that one more time, arms raise, and slowly roll down. Half lift, into the forward fold, exhale, rolling up. Hands come to heart, exhale. Circle your hands to your hips and start more towards the front of the mat. Feet are still in parallel. I'll just kind of show you what we're going to do. You can join me, of course, and then we'll be sort of adding in arms. We're going to be moving the legs. So these leg exercises, so we'll be stepping back into a high lunge, into our Chandrasana pose. But because we'll be stepping back, alternating the legs, we're really trying to work through the ankles, the muscles of the legs, to work on strengthening the legs and having better balance and stability. we're starting here, the body is long, taking a breath in. And you're going to step that right foot back into your high lunge as you exhale. So my back is a little bit forwards, we're meant to be upright. Stepping back, inhaling, and we then step back with the left foot, exhale. So make sure that front knee doesn't come too far. It probably will come a little bit over the ankle, but try not to have it come too far. So bringing that left foot in, breath in, stepping back with the right foot, exhale. Inhaling, stepping forwards, left foot steps back, exhale. Inhale, we'll add the arms in, I'm trying to just face you. You're going to step back with the right foot and bring the arms out to the sides, exhale. Inhaling, stepping back with the left, exhale. Inhale, once more to each side. Inhale, and exhale. Now we're going to change the arms. Inhale, they're going to come out in front of you. Exhale, inhaling, and exhale. Once more to each side. Now we're going to take the arms all the way overhead, more into our Chandrasana position. Exhale. Inhale, step forwards. Stepping back as you exhale. Once more to each side. Inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to the standing position, inhale and just pause here, exhale. If anything needs a little shake, give it a little shake. And then we're going to do the same stepping into lunge, stepping into Chandrasana. But it'll be a little more challenging because we're going to step forwards. So if that's going to throw you off too much, then just continue to step backwards, because that is a little bit of an easier way to do it. So I'll show you side on to start with. So you're here. So sorry, you need to be at the back of the mat now. So step back a little bit, taking a breath in. You're going to step forwards with the right foot into that lunge, exhale. Stepping that foot back, inhale. Step forwards with the left foot, exhale. So remember, you want that front knee not to come too far over the ankle. And ideally the back heel is lifted as a way to challenge the balance. So stepping that left foot back, we'll do that once more to each side before we add in arms. Right foot, exhale. Inhaling. And left. So the back knee might be a little bit more bent than it normally would be in the Chandrasana position where we try and straighten it out. And so if you've got a little bend, that's fine. Now we'll add in arms, so inhaling here. You're going to step forwards with the right foot. Arms come out in line with shoulders, exhale. Inhaling. Step forwards with the left foot, exhale. Inhale, we'll take the arms in front. Exhale. Inhaling. Step forwards left. Arms come up and overhead. Inhale right. Exhale. Inhaling back. And exhale. Inhale. Now step forwards with that right foot and we're going to settle and hold our Chandrasana now. So arms are overhead in parallel. We've got right knee over right ankle. If you need that stable base, just walk the feet slightly apart. Taking another breath. Now here comes the tricky bit. We're going to step that right foot back. Inhale. Step the left foot forwards. Exhale. Settling yourself here. Couple of breaths. Relax the shoulders. And then you're going to push back with that left foot back into Tadasana. Feet under hips, arms floating up, inhaling. Rolling yourself down, exhale. Half lift, inhaling. Releasing forwards fold, exhale. Rolling up, arms raise, and circle to heart, exhale. Taking a breath here. And then you can circle hands to hips and turn yourself so that you can take a nice wide step out through the long edge of the mat. Taking a breath in here, just slightly turn those toes out and then bend the right knee into a side lunge, exhale. Back through center, inhaling, lengthen the body, bending that left knee, exhale. Inhale, you're trying to track that knee over the foot, exhale, and it will come a bit further than the ankle this time. Inhaling and left, we'll add in the arms, inhale. As we bend that right knee, we're going to raise the arms out in line with shoulders, exhale. Inhaling to center, exhale to the left, inhale. Now this time we're going to raise the arms overhead in this position, and then as you bend the right knee, arms come out in line with shoulders, exhale. Inhaling and bend the left knee, exhale. Inhale, turn those right toes all the way to the right, left toes come in a little, and then we settle into our warrior two, exhale. Just taking a few breaths here. And straighten that right knee, raise the arms overhead. You're going to turn all of the toes around to the left, inhaling, and then settle warrior two, bending that left knee, arms drop in line with shoulders, exhale. Breathe here. Arms raise, knees straighten, inhale, and then you can lower the arms and we'll just walk the feet back in, exhaling. Feet settle under hips, little vinyasa, arms raise, inhale, roll down, exhale. Half lift here, inhaling, release, relax, exhale. Rolling up, inhale, taking hands to heart, exhale. Pausing for a breath. Now we have some of the balancing work. So do take that chair if you need to, and I'll demonstrate with the chair. So we'll start with moving the right leg. So you can just bring that right hand to the hip to start with. Inhale, and we're going to float that right knee up in line with the hip, and you're coming into crane pose, exhale. Lower that right leg, inhaling. We're going to transfer the weight so we can lift that left knee, exhale. Inhale, and then if you want to add in the arm, right arm out, exhale. Inhaling. So same arm, just lift the left leg, exhale. Inhale, if you like both arms right knee, exhale. Inhaling, both arms left knee, exhale. Inhale, I'm going to lift that right knee, exhale. Hold here, and then you can take it into tree pose by placing that right foot against the thigh or the calf as you exhale. Placing the right hand to the right knee, and if you want a little extra challenge, you can extend the left arm and come into a side bend here. So your choice though, you could just stay in this position. Taking another breath. And then we'll place the hand back down onto the chair if that's what you're using. And that front knee comes, or right knee comes out back into crane, taking a breath. And then extend that right knee, so you straighten the leg out. Let me show you from the side as you exhale. Bending the knee back into crane, inhaling. And extend that leg, exhale. Well done, once more. Extend. Now hold here, take a round of breath. And then bending that knee again, inhale, and you can place it down. Just take a little break as you exhale if you need a little shake of the legs. And we're still going to use that right foot. So you can bring the right foot up to the right buttock. The hand comes to grab the foot and just pull it in here. So we'll just stretch out the front of that leg because we've used that quite a lot so far, sorry. Just Another breath. And then if you like, you can kick that foot back into the hand to take it more into a dancer's pose position. Make sure that knee's not coming out to the side, it's still parallel, hips are still in neutral. And then the challenge here is to extend the opposite arm up. Taking a breath. And then with control, you're going to let that right foot go and bring the knee up and into crane pose again. Inhale, holding here, exhale. Breath in and release, exhale, well done. Shake it out once more and just come back to your stable position. If that's hanging onto the chair, then hang on to the chair. I'll do it without the chair this time because I need to be able to use my other foot. So I can kind of pretend here. So we're inhaling. You're going to lift the left knee, exhale. The arm can come out in line with shoulder. Lower down, inhaling, we'll swap, lifting the right knee, exhale. So feel like there's still length through the body as you transfer the weight so you're not rocking the hips from side to side. Lifting left knee, exhale. Inhaling, and the right. Lowering down, inhaling. We're going to lift that left knee, exhale. We're going to hold now, breath in and out. Now you can bring that left foot against thigh or against calf. Left hand lowers, right arm raises, and if you like, little side bend. So this is just an extra challenge for the balance. So there's, absolutely no need to do it if you're already feeling that you are being challenged by the original tree pose. And then straightening yourself back up. Inhale. We're going to bring that left knee up into crane. Exhale. Inhaling here. Remember, you could have a hand on the chair. We're going to straighten that left foot. Exhale. Bend the knee again. Crane. Inhaling. Extend the leg. Exhale. Just once more. Extend. Exhale. Now hold here. Breath in and out. And then bending that knee back into crane, inhaling, and you can release down, exhale, good. So we just pause here, take a little shake. We're still going to use that left leg. I'll turn side on. So inhaling here, we float that left leg up again, exhale. Now you're going to take that foot back, left hand to left foot, just pull it in to start with. So a simple quad stretch to start with. Relaxing shoulders, lengthening through the whole of the body, so standing leg and back. Now if it feels good, you can press the left foot into the hand, so taking it away from the body. Try and pull the lower belly in so you're not arching through the lower back, not leaning forwards. And then the option here is to extend the opposite arm up. Taking a few breaths. And then slowly releasing. You're going to take that left knee through back into crane pose. Inhale, and we'll lower the foot. Exhale. Little shake as always if it needs. That standing leg gets a bit fatigued, doesn't it? And feet settle under hips. Let's pause in Tadasana now. So relaxing the shoulders, softening the gaze. You can turn the palms forwards now. And just settle the weight evenly through the feet. Feel lift and length through the legs and through the back. Relax the shoulders though, relax the face. Just pausing for a few breaths. up and overhead, inhaling. Rolling yourself down, exhale. I'm just going to move my chair. Take a spinal extension here, inhale. And walking it out to down dog, exhale. So we're pausing in down dog. We're going to start with some stretches now through the lower body. So you're bending one knee, straighten the other leg. Starting with a calf stretch and a little bit of a hamstring stretch as well. So just take the breath into the back of that straight leg. Feeling that stretch easing off. And then you can swap over, so straighten out the other leg. Just breathing to the stretch, dropping the heel gently down towards the floor. And then you can release, and we're going to bring both knees down to the mat. So settle yourself into an all fours position here. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. But tuck the toes under. So you're going to take a breath in, neutral spine, and then draw the chin to the chest and round your back as you exhale. Then looking up, you're coming to cow pose, inhaling, and rounding the back into cat, exhale. And just take a couple more rounds of cat-cow in your own time. We're going to start to stretch the soles of the feet. So on your next exhale, you're going to round the back and start to bring the hips back towards the heels, kind of as if you were coming into a child's pose. And you might notice that the stretch starts to sort of feel more intense through the soles of the feet. And then you're just drawing yourself back up, coming into cow, looking up, inhaling, rounding the back, and then let the hips drop back as you exhale, just putting a bit more pressure through the feet. Cow on the inhale, to a rounded back, and then pulling back, exhale. And we'll do that once more, cow, and exhale. Now hold yourself here in this kind of semi-child's pose with the toes tucked. Just feel that stretch. And you might find that that's enough for you, but if you like a little bit more, you can start to press yourself up so you come to sit back onto the heels, and then you'll feel that stretch through the soles of the feet, I promise. So just pausing and taking a few breaths. We're going to come into one more balance. And it's a low balance, it's a low squat. So you can place the fingertips to the mat and then pull the knees up off the mat. You're going to just balance like this. It might be that you need fingertips on the floor, or you could bring the hands up on top of the thighs. Or from that kneeling position, if you really want to challenge your balance, and I can't always do this, you're going to pull back, pull those knees up and come into the balance. Just like that. If you like, hands together in front of the heart. And as with all balances, feel that length through the spine, shoulders relaxed, continue to breathe. And then fingertips down. I'm going to come to a low squat. So you might like to just drop the heels here, or maybe you felt enough stretch as it is in this position with the heels raised. So what we're looking for is another calf stretch. So if that's enough for you staying there, you could drop heels, or you could come to our usual kind of low squat malasana by taking the feet apart and then dropping the heels down. As always, the option is for hands together. Gently releasing, bringing the hands back down to the floor, coming back to your all fours position on hands and knees. but this time the toes are untucked. So have the tops of the feet pressing down into the mat. Taking a breath in here and then rounding the back to your cat, exhale. Looking up, the belly drops, inhaling into cow. And back into cat as you exhale. So just a couple more rounds. And then back to a neutral spine on your next inhale. And you can start to sit the hips back towards the heels, exhale. You'll settle into child's pose now, so just make yourself comfortable. But do keep the knees together, so this is a knees parallel child's pose. You can draw the hands towards the knees, pressing yourself up into a seated position, a kneeling position. So we're starting to stretch through the tops of the feet and the fronts of the ankles. I'll just come to face you because it's a little bit nicer. So that might be enough in this position to sit like this, or you could start to put the hands back behind you. I am going to have to be on the side, and lift the knees up off the mat. So if you wanted more of a stretch, then this is the position to get into. Just a few breaths. And gently releasing, coming back to all fours. And we're just going to finish with a little bit of foot and shin drumming. So you're just going to drum one foot down onto the floor, alternating. Sorry about the banging, but it feels quite nice. Just releasing tension through the feet and through the shins. And then you can finish off coming to sit into Baddha Konasana, so sitting on the bottom with the soles of the feet together. So we'll do a few little stretches for the feet, for the toes. So hands come onto the feet, and remember you could sit on a couple of cushions, or if you've got a yoga block, sit on a yoga block or a bolster if you need to just prop the hips up in this position. So starting off by taking hold of the feet, and then feel like you're sort of opening out the feet, like you're opening the pages of a book. And all that does is just take the stretch up and more into the hips. Maybe you're feeling it enough already, so you don't really need to do this. And then you can relax and release. Now we're going to do a massage for the feet, so for the soles of the feet. So you're taking your thumbs into the arches of the feet and just press and release. So you can gently move around through the arches. If you find any bits that are a bit tight or a bit knotty, then you can just hold that position with the thumbs on the knot until you just feel it gently release. So don't do anything that causes you any pain or too much discomfort. And then relaxing with the massage, you're going to scrunch the toes together and release. Scrunch the toes together and release. A couple more times. And then relaxing that, you can take the hands to the toes, and we'll just finish with a little toe stretch here, a little stretch for the soles of the feet, by just gently pulling the toes apart now. cross-legged position here. Just placing hands to the knees, letting the eyes gently close. Just feel the spine upright, the shoulders relaxed. Settling back into your body. Just observing how it feels now. Close by bringing hands together in front of the heart, taking a breath in through your nose, and bow forwards with a sigh out through the mouth. Namaste. Thank you very much. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that showed you some exercises that are really good to do for the feet and for the ankles. And next time we'll be moving on to another body part to do with posture. So I hope you'll join me then.